Music. It's been a prevalent part of human society longer than most people are actually aware. In fact, going along with that same idea, the New York Times published this article entitled Flutes Revised Age Dates the Sound of Music Earlier. This is written by John Wilford, and he said this. In hillside caves of southwestern Germany, archaeologists in recent years have uncovered the beginnings of music and art by early modern humans migrating from Europe to Africa. New dating evidence shows that the oldest known musical instruments in the world, flutes made of bird bone and mammoth ivory, are even older than first thought. Scientists led by Thomas Hingham of the University of Oxford in England reported that improved radiocarbon tests determined that animal bones found with the flutes were 42,000 to 43,000 years old. So really quite old. So really what this shows is that music has been a staple within human culture and society for really who knows how long. But why exactly does that matter? Well, to shed a little light on this, Dr. Victoria Williamson says that there's a very wide range of reactions in the body and mind to music. And brain imaging studies have shown that various parts of the brain may be activated by a piece of music. So we are all greatly affected by music, whether we think it's bad or whether we greatly enjoy it. But there's actually another recent study in Canada showing that there's a real casual relationship between music and what's casually referred to as the reward system, which is a core part of the brain that reacts to stimuli, which is good for us. We receive stimuli when we taste good food, or we see lights, or we engage in certain physical activities. But basically, this reinforces these behaviors, meaning that we do them more and we want to do them more. And it's a similar thing with music. In fact, that's kind of why music can give us a mood boost. We all react differently to music. Whether we're into Metallica, we may react one way, but if we're into Mozart, we may react another way. But no matter what kind of music you're into, a 2011 Canadian study published in Nature Neuroscience has shown that plugging into your favorite music could help melt away a bad mood, no matter what music that is. Going along with that, researchers at McGill University in Montreal showed that listening to pleasurable music of any description induced what's called musical chills, which triggered the release of that feel-good chemical we know as dopamine. Now, if you don't know what dopamine is, I'll tell you. Basically, it's a chemical, it's a neurotransmitter within the brain, in the central nervous system, that acts within the brain to assist regulation of emotion. So it really has a real casual relationship between our emotions and our brain. Now, what this helps us to do is it can help us to focus. And a Paris-based clinical psychologist, Bridget Forgot, said that if we're feeling anxious or feeling stressed, we can encourage our cerebral cortex to produce slow alpha frequency brainwaves. While on the other hand of the scale, if we help our cortex to produce faster beta waves, we'll be better equipped to concentrate and focus our attention on a fairly lengthy task. So in layman's terms, listening to music can really help our brain to kind of mellow out. It can slow our brainwaves down, which will help us to relax if we're feeling stressed. But rather, if we want to get something done, we need that extra motivation, and music can be that. And so it can really help us in that area. But it also helps us in more ways than that. For example, it helps us with endurance. A study at Brunel University in Western London showed that music can help increase endurance by as much as 15%, which is why many find it so beneficial to listen to music when they're running or doing some form of exercise. It helps them go that extra mile. But it also does more than that. On a more important note, it helps our health, our mental health. Music can be an effective and positive treatment for people dealing with mental health conditions. In fact, one study said that someone who is very withdrawn may find that music can act as an outlet for expressing things that they're unable to put in words. It can also act as a stimulus to awaken buried memories or evoke emotional responses that may take weeks to achieve without taking these types of alternative therapies. Now, there's been numerous trials which have shown that music can help even lower heart rate and lower blood pressure and help relieve pain and anxiety and really improve a patient's quality of life. Going along with that, according to a 2011 figures, from the mental health charity called Mind. Nearly a third of people plugged into their music players are given them a mood boost about work, and almost 1 in 4 said that they find listening to music on the way to work place helps them de-stress. So really, music helps us not only to feel good, but it helps us to focus more and to strive for our best, really. So I guess that's why I wanted to do my report on music, because whether it's the guitar, or whether we have a ukulele, or whether we have, I don't know, whatever else I have here, a harmonica, whatever it may be, if you enjoy music, which we all do, we enjoy listening to it, then pick something up, play a little something, because it not only will it be better for your mental health, but it'll make you feel very happy. At least that does for me. And if music can have that effect on me, then chances are it can have that effect on you. So why not do it? Anyway, that's been my little report. Let me know what you guys think, and I hope you guys enjoyed it.